Studio production begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, welcome to another show of the Community Foundation Spotlight. My name is Doug Wilson. I'm the president and CEO of the Community Foundation, and thank you for tuning in to PAC 14. And with me today is Mike Dyer. He's the CEO of United Needs and Abilities. And Mike, it's very nice to have you with us today.
Thank you
for
so
coming.
much. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, the first thing our viewers like to look at or like to listen to is who you are, where you came from, how you got involved with United Needs and Abilities. Before we start, really, do you want to give us some background on you?
Okay, it's an interesting story maybe. I am a certified public accountant. I had my own business, had my own firm in public accounting for several years, and made a decision to move to try to help others. And in doing so, went back to school, obtained a master's degree in social work. And my last internship was with what was then the Epilepsy Association of the Eastern Shore. And I served that internship. Following the internship, I was asked to stay on as the assistant director, associate director, and then eventually became the CEO.
You did 180 degrees from public accounting.
I did, very much.
Good
Very much.
Lord. Well, that's terrific. Tell us about United Needs and Abilities and the people that you serve.
We are a nonprofit organization that seeks to enrich the lives of people with developmental disabilities and to help them to be as independent and as independent as possible in the community and integrated into the community as well.
How many people do you serve?
We serve approximately 450 people a year, and of that number, a little over 100 we serve each and every day, and the others we serve on an as needed basis.
Gotcha.
Mostly through cash assistance.
Well, you have a reasonably new name, United Needs and Abilities, before you were the Epilepsy Association. Why the change? And what's it done for you?
The reason for the change, and our board of directors led us through this process, but the reason for the change was that the short answer is most of the people we serve do not have epilepsy. And therefore, so as not to exclude the majority of people that we were serving, we wanted a name that was more embracing of everyone. So the board spent about a year trying to come up with a name that they could all feel comfortable with. And they chose a name, and I can tell you their thought basis in it because I was in the meetings when they shared it. But the United Needs and Abilities to them meant it was us coming together as one to serve the needs of an individual, but to focus on their abilities. And UNA, or UNA, which we are sometimes referred to, is feminine for one in Spanish.
Oh, really?
So once again, it's a coming together as one.
Now listen, is there the National Epilepsy Association, is that still the Epilepsy Association?
It's the Epilepsy Foundation.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
It is.
That is.
Yeah.
That is. We came here to the shore initially from the Epilepsy Foundation of the Chesapeake region, which is now Abilities Network. So they've changed their name.
They've changed their name too.
They've changed their name, but the Epilepsy Foundation, the national, is still Epilepsy Foundation.
What kinds of services do you provide your clients with developmental disabilities?
We pride ourselves in providing individualized services. So we will take a look at each person that who we come in contact with and try to find what we can do to meet their needs. And we offer several different options. We have a residential services that we provide, which again, individualized. We will serve people in their home, in their family's home, or also in a home that our agency may own. What we will do is provide supports to them as needed, so that they can be as independent and productive as possible. We also have community supports program, which can, again, this is really an individualized service where we can provide as little or as much service as somebody may need. Some folks just need a little bit of help with certain things.
Right.
Others need a lot of help, and we will provide that to whatever that looks like. Sometimes it looks like mentoring, and sometimes it looks like 24/7 one-on-one care. So whatever it is, we'll will meet those needs. We provide vocational services where we do not have a day program, which there are other organizations that do offer day programs, but what we do offer is helping people find and keep jobs, persons with developmental disabilities. So we have that program. We have a cash assistance program where we are the sole provider of what's called low intensity support services, or LISS, L-I-S-S services on the Eastern Shore. And with that program, we will provide up to $2,000 per individual, very flexible funding to help a person obtain what they may need, be it therapy or some type of adaptive equipment, or even help with sometimes with utility disconnects, or something along those lines where we can help them there. And that program is geared towards persons who are not in some of those more intensive services, the day-to-day services that we have. We also have some educational outreach that we do. That still focuses back on epilepsy and trying to help folks know about that.
The okay, is that with your client, or is that with the client's family, or just
That's what
broadly?
the community
right.
can be with families, schools. One of the big programs that we have on the outreach is called Kids on the Block, and that's one that we take into elementary schools. It's done with puppets, and so it's appropriate for children. And what it's meant to do is to reduce the stigma that a child may have that may have epilepsy and be in the schools, so that to teach the other students in an age-appropriate way, so that everybody can feel a little bit more comfortable.
You principally served, as I understand it anyway, you principally serve adults, people who are 21 and older.
That's correct.
Do you have any programs at all for people who are under 21 or children? Or
Well, once again, the low intensity support services, or LIST program, is any age. So that is one where we do help a lot of children, because children at that time are not going to be in any of the more intensive services. So we help a lot of them, different therapies and equipment that they may need to help them along. Yeah.
You mentioned one of the things you try and do is help. You call them clients? I want to use the right
I
term.
call them the people that we serve, because I want to put us in the proper perspective. What we are there to do is to serve others, and so they're the boss.
For those you serve,
Yes,
how's that?
that's good.
You try and keep them or get them employment and try and keep them employed, is that correct?
Absolutely.
Do you work at all with other agencies around? Like, I know Lower Shore Enterprises is somewhat similar in that regard.
Yeah.
Touch base with them?
We do work with Lower Shore Enterprises. We have a lot of the people that we may serve on the residential side. Lower Shore Enterprises will work with them as well and serve them in other capacities. We also have a memorandum of understanding and work with the Eastern Shore Business Leadership Network, and Jackie Gast over there, who helps us to connect with employers, helps the individuals we serve connect with employers, where she will do that part of it, and then we will provide the ongoing job coaching that an individual may need to
stay on
the job. Yes.
That's fantastic. How big of a service area? Is it the entire Delmarva Peninsula, the shore, what?
We cover all 9 counties on Maryland Eastern Shore.
But just all from Salisbury location, or do you have other locations? Or
we do not have other physical presence. We do have employees. They base from their homes and work from there, going all the way up to Elkton.
So you serve persons from Elkton and other areas by virtue of having staff.
That's correct.
Provide services up there.
That's correct. And that's the everyday services.
Right.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
If you hang on just a second, I want to reacquaint everyone that you're watching Community Foundation Spotlight. With us today, my name is Doug Wilson. I'm the president and CEO of the Community Foundation. And with me today, we have the CEO of the United Needs and Abilities, Mike Dyer, whom your name escaped me for just a second, even though I've known you for several years. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. We're glad that you're here. November is National Epilepsy Month.
That is correct.
Tell us about it.
We've tried to do several activities to make sure that people are aware of epilepsy, and that month we had a dinner, our annual gathering, which we have every year, is an opportunity for our board and employees and the people that we serve to all come together and we presented awards. Had a very powerful speaker at the event who shared a personal story there, and that was very good. We had a day in the park event earlier in the month.
Day in the park.
Yeah,
I love days in the park.
That was good. Where we had a fun run and a walk that took place there, and also a lot of our community partners were there and shared that event. And so yeah, we try to do that every year.
That's a great thing.
Thank you.
For people moving to the Eastern Shore,
Mm-hmm.
or even, well, for whatever reason, jobs, to get away from a hectic lifestyle in a more urban area, or retiring down here, and they may have family members who are in need of the services you provide. How do they get up with you? How do they know to contact you?
Well, they're always welcome to contact us directly.
Okay.
And they can do that by calling us 410-543-0665. We're at 688 East Main Street. They can come by our office. Our website is una1.org, and that's the number 1. Or if in investigating further their all the services that they may need, they may want to contact their resource coordinator within the local health department where they are, or the Developmental Disabilities Administration, DDA, regional office.
Do providers, healthcare providers and others, health departments and those that you've just mentioned, social services, are they good referral sources for you?
They are very good referral sources.
I would bet that they would be.
Yeah, those and schools.
And schools, certainly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially as children or young adults reach that transitioning age where they're leaving school and moving into the adult world.
Right. I was reading not long ago about the new River's Edge project we have going on.
Yes.
That's those new apartments that are going on there? Is doing anything there?
Yes, we are partners in a joint venture that have put that project together. We're very excited about it. It's reaching into something that we have not done in the past, but we were driven by awareness that affordable, accessible housing for persons with disabilities is rare in this community.
Right.
And we found that by trying to help people find affordable, accessible housing. So we met with an organization and became a part of the joint venture with them, Osprey Development from Annapolis. And the project itself there will be over 90 units that will be there. It's going to be, there will be 2 different preferences there, and it's an interesting combination that actually works quite well. There will be a preference for persons in the arts,
Right.
artists, and also for persons with disabilities. And where we see a very nice coming together there is that there will be an expectation of the artists that are there to give back to the community, and they will have persons that they can give back to right there with them at the project at River's Edge. The entire first floor will be ADA
great.
accessible.
Accessible.
So persons who may have mobility issues will, the doors will be plenty wide, the counters will be lowered. They'll either be right off the bat ready to go. There will be 10 units that are ready to go that way, and the remaining 8 units on the first floor will be easily convertible. So that will be there. And there are 3 units there which the Weinberg Foundation has made possible to have ultra-low units there, which is geared primarily for persons who may be coming out of an institution or coming out of an alternative living unit or group home. So,
wow. When is all that going to happen?
It's
People drive by it all the time and see it, and they're just wondering when it's going to be up. It looks beautiful, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It is coming along greatly. The expectation now, construction projects always seem to delay. We were hoping for Christmas. It's probably going to be more like February at this point.
But even so,
Yes,
it's
gonna be
closer
fantastic.
every day.
On the waterfront.
That's right.
It's a beautiful place.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, no, waterfront living.
Tell me, what kinds of job opportunities are there for people with disabilities that you try and place?
It's not, and I guess when I hear that question, it's more they're looking for the same jobs as other folks. They
can do everything.
Yeah, they can do everything. And what we try to do is wherever wherever their interests are, to try to help them find something that's going to be just like you and I.
Right.
You want to find something that meets their interest, and if an accommodation is needed, then we try to put that accommodation in place. We want to, in all the services that we do, or where we consider it a success, is where we work ourselves out of a job, where we are able to stand back and the natural supports take over.
Well, United Needs and Abilities is a great organization. It does all kinds of great things, as we just heard today. But if people want to help you out, you're a 501c3, or at least you're a charitable organization.
Yes.
Because you get funding from the Community Foundation. But if people wanted to give to you, find out about you, could you repeat again for us your telephone number and how to contact you, your website, that kind of thing, so that it's the end of the season, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to give money away. United Needs and Abilities is a great organization. You might want to consider funding or sending a few dinero over, right? So let's hear it again.
Okay, Una. Dinero.
Well, dollars.
No, but
Pesos.
If you can call us, the telephone number is 410-543-0665. You can check us out on the web, which is una1.org, www.una1.org, and it's the number 1 that you would put there. And we're also on Facebook, so you can look for us there as well.
Anything else you want to lay on us before we call it a day?
I just thank you for the opportunity. It's been good to sit down and chat.
Well, it's been great having you on the show. Thank you very much for coming,
you.
Mike. Take
Thank
care,
you.
and all the best to United Needs and Abilities. And thank all of you for tuning in on PAC 14 to the Community Foundation Spotlight. I'm Doug Wilson. We hope you continue to tune in as we provide further shows for you in the future. However, I do have an announcement to make for you. I'm sure some of you probably know this, but as of pretty soon now, I will be retiring from the Community Foundation of the Eastern Shore, so I'll not be hosting the Community Foundation Spotlight. However, we will be having other folks from the foundation take over that role when a new CEO is found. And in the interim, we will probably have someone from the foundation take over and interviewing other of our not-for-profit partners that we have in the community. So we hope that you'll continue to tune in as that takes place. And I certainly want to let everyone here at PAC 14 know how much we appreciate what they've done for us, and wish them all the best, and we certainly wish you all the best. And then in closing, what I would like to do is just remind everyone that this is the giving season, and it's really important that we support all of our nonprofits in the market area because of all the great work that they do. They are the safety net for a lot of people who require services, and the only way that we're able to support them really is by giving. So as we approach this giving season, I ask that you join with the Community Foundation of the Eastern Shore in helping to create a brighter future for all of us right here where we live. For almost 30 years, the Community Foundation of the Eastern Shore has worked to improve the quality of life for people in Somerset, Worcester, and Wacomico counties. The primary purpose of the Community Foundation is to encourage charitable giving and strengthen the communities that we all live in. We accomplish this philanthropic mission by helping individuals, families, and businesses maximize the impact of their generosity. We also assist nonprofit organizations and community groups to succeed in their good work, all for the benefit of our communities. All of us associated with the Community Foundation are proud of the Foundation's service to the region. We invite you to consider how your generosity can bring the greatest benefit to our community. The opportunities to create a legacy of good through the Community Foundation are almost limitless. In that same spirit, we urge you to adopt a similar expression of gratitude during this holiday season. We all have much to be thankful for, and one way to show your thankfulness is by helping those who need us the most. Whether we donate clothing or food, give of our time, or volunteer at a local nonprofit organization, Whether we contribute to a charitable cause or find another way to reach out to those who are less fortunate, it is important for all of us to seek ways to give back to the communities. On behalf of the entire Community Foundation family, I wish you and your families and friends a joyous holiday season and help make the 2014 giving season a generous and wonderful success. And on behalf of the Community Foundation, we wish all of you a friendly, happy, healthy holiday season, and remember those who are less fortunate than yourselves. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Would you like to see your community organization or nonprofit group featured on PAC 14? To get started, contact us at 410-677-5014 or visit our website at www.pac14.org. PAC 14 is a great way to connect with your community.